I'm feeling a bit lost. The year started off with a sense of opportunity, but after 6 months of exploring, I'm not getting any traction with finding new clients. The longer it takes, the more financial pressure presents. What advice and would the Blue Collective have to offer?
The advice that we would offer would be not just to you, but to anyone who is off on a venture, on an adventure and in a venture that seemed to be presenting. One of the major shifts that is occurring, and we do not mean to compare polarities of masculine and feminine, because this is part of the human operating system. It has very little to do with masculine and feminine, except for the fact of the pursuit of a goal at all costs is a wonderful thing when one is entirely coherent with what the dream is that's dreaming them. So let us first describe the dream that is dreaming you. That dream is not necessarily a specific dream. It could be a journey that starts with one dream, but then evolves to another and another and another in a process of precession. Precession is incredibly important to understand because when you are given an idea and it seems like a very good idea, and at first it has traction, it may come to a plateau where it no longer has traction. And when it comes to that plateau, something else is presenting. But in society, you have been trained to continue to work hard and put so much effort into that trajectory, which is a very masculine way of being, instead of being like a human being, which is someone who is given a creative opportunity, but your greater self gives you those opportunities in order to go on the journey of becoming, not to accomplish the goal. And we can see that there is some attachment to the goal for you sometimes, yes?
Yes, I think so. But it's kind of just got to the attachment to the practicalities of the finance of the way that we have to live.
Explain more.
I need to earn some money.
Yes. And
Yeah.
so it is easy to earn money. You could go and work for a company and do this. Do you understand? And it may be what you're being redirected to instead of being an entrepreneur temporarily to meet some people or do some things. What you are looking for in the land of procession, if I may. What you are looking for is the places of most expansion, letting go of the identities that you have held for yourself to allow yourself to say yes to things that seem somewhat off your normal path, whatever normal might mean to you. Would you be willing to be available to opportunities that do not look anything like what you may have expected?
Yeah.
Excellent. Would you be willing to play with this?
Yeah.
And you find something to play with that seems to have some energy, no matter how whether you assess it as big or small, major or insignificant, it does not matter. If you can play with it as long as it is still expansive or still has energy of passion for you. Do you understand? It could be an art project, but it could be a job opportunity. You may only stay for 6 months, but who you will meet will be integral to the next thing and the next thing.